Hello to beach day in Tenerife. Today is a good day to talk about being responsible for your own happiness and not counting so much or depending so much on what others do in order for you to feel good, because we psychologists are very aware that we decide how we feel to a great extent. At least we can decide, after noticing an automatic feeling, we can decide how we react to it and how we feel after it. And there are sometimes people in our entourage who, let's say, they are energy intensive and they are emotionally intensive, and they request frequently, sometimes demand our attention and mental time and effort, and they stir, or they try to stir up emotions in us and get us to react in some way. And whether it is unconscious or conscious from people to do this, or whether it's just simply a habit they have of their way of getting attention, you are not under the obligation to respond like, Pavlov's dog, who was conditioned to drool when sorry about that. I hope everybody's okay, nobody's in danger. So Pavlov's dog was conditioned to drool when food was presented, and then to drool when a button was pressed. So in the absence of food, he was conditioned to respond with drooling, expecting food. So when people act a certain way or demand an emotional reaction or a reaction from you, you have the choice to be impressed or not. What do I mean by that? I mean that conditioning, you can break the conditioning. So if until now you said, I can only be upset about what so-and-so does or says, I have to react. There is no way to ignore what they're doing and to just go about my day. And as long as they're not doing it directly to you, like, God forbid, physical abuse, you always have a choice. So even when you are in the same presence as that person, you can choose to either respond in the usual habitual way and be angry or have whatever emotional reaction they expect of you, or you expect of yourself in that situation, or clearly separate what they do and say from your reaction. And you can interpret it this way: this person has a need to express something. Maybe he's asking for attention, maybe they need to talk about something, whatever the reason may be. You can notice what is going on and you can make a choice for yourself. Do I want to be there for them, to intervene, to give them the reaction they want? Does this mean that I keep enabling this kind of interaction between us, where instead of just asking for what they need, they are kind of trying to provoke a reaction? And you can choose. Despite what he is choosing to say, feel, however they're choosing to react, it is still in my power to respond the way I want to respond. It is the surfer's invasion here. So take back the power, because you do have the power, really. You just give it away unknowingly. You think that you can only react a certain way, the way that it is demanded of you or requested, and that's just not true. Just not true. You look at people and and you say, you know what? It is your choice to act this way, to react this way, to make a demand on me to have a certain emotional reactions or a certain behavior, but it is still my choice whether I enable that or not, whether I let you have so much control or influence over me. They don't really. You just give it away. You give your control away to them, and that's why the game keeps going. And this means that you have a lot of power to feel your own happiness and to be happy, because whether this is a state or you make it become more of a trait. You know, a state happiness is like you can enjoy a beautiful sunset, or you can admire for a few seconds the beauty of a butterfly, or whatever it may be that impresses you. And the happiness long term, you can create it through building a lifestyle around a happy, healthy life full of satisfaction. And this is completely in your power. So take power back. Take your power back. You are responsible for your own happiness and how you feel, no matter what the situation is. All right, enjoy your weekend. It is a choice to enjoy your weekend, and make it so that you feel the joy, okay? See you in the next one.